What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about altcoins, okay, or shit coins, pretty much. Any coin that's not Bitcoin is considered a shit coin in the community, in the space ecosystem, right? Now, I have a lot to say about this, but usually, of course, I can't get it all out in one video, so I'm gonna make a playlist strictly for altcoins and shit coins and whatnot, and especially trying to trade them, right? For you guys have any question, I'm gonna make a playlist with all those videos and try to give you guys the best knowledge that I have, because I've been through it all, man. I experienced it. I did it. I've been there and done that. So everything that you guys are saying right now, trust me, I've done it. Okay, so you do me a favor, guys. Give me a thumbs up for this video and subscribe to the channel. If you guys like the video, I know this video is gonna probably trigger a lot of people, because I know a lot of people are heavily invested in altcoins, and they may not like what I have to say about it, but it's just my opinion and the way I look at it, and you know, I've been in the game for a while. So let me just say, first of all, you guys want to trade altcoins, right? I have a lot of people that hits me up and they just ask me, you know, do you think it's a good idea for me to buy this altcoin or that altcoin and try to wait for it to go up higher than Bitcoin? Because you got to think of it like this, right? It's Bitcoin is the tide that lifts all boats, right? When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. And a lot of time these other coins would go up higher than Bitcoin percentage wise, because they are a higher beta, meaning that they are smaller market cap and they have less volume, and it's just easier to manipulate them, right? So when an institution put $1 million into a smaller altcoin, like let's say XRP, it would move the coin a lot more than they would put it into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is so much bigger. So it requires more money to move it, right? Now, if you think about it like that, okay, let's just say it like this. So when Bitcoin goes down, everything else goes down with it, and you probably know that already by just from being in the space. As long as you have invested, you probably have noticed when you look on Coinbase or whatever, when Bitcoin is down, let's say 3 or 4%, most of the other altcoins are down 10, 15, 20%. And when Bitcoin is up like 3 to 4%, a lot of times, a lot of these altcoins are going up a lot higher, right? Most of the time. So a lot of people wants to know what's wrong with me trying to invest in, let's say, Cardano, which is ADA, and wait for it to go up higher than Bitcoin, and then I'm going to sell it, take that money and buy Bitcoin. So their idea is trying to flip these shit coins in order to make more Bitcoin, so to speak, because they notice that, man, every time Bitcoin goes up, Cardano tends to go up a lot higher. And with this video, I hope to explain to you guys the reason why that just wouldn't work. Now, keep in mind, this is just my advice and what I've done. And I'll tell you guys more about my own personal story with shitcoins tradings and all that shit. But just know, guys, that it's not a good idea. But of course, you guys are feel free to try. You're going to try it, you're going to get wrecked, you're going to lose money, and you're going to wish you listened to me. But I understand that right now, me just telling you about it is probably not enough to stop you from doing it, because I know how it is. You know, it's kind of like, you know, a little kid that never been around fire before, and he asked his dad, "Hey, Dad, is the stove hot?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's hot. You're gonna get burned." He doesn't listen to me, so he got to put his hand on the stove and get burned before he actually comes back and say, "Dad, you were right." So let's talk about it. First of all, if we look at cryptocurrencies, okay, this is coinmarketcap.com. You can look at all these coins and you can see that there are probably close to 4,000 cryptocurrencies total. 4,000, okay? Look, 5,000, I'm sorry. 4 to 5,000 cryptocurrencies. And look at all these coins like Wow, Swap, Engine, Mstable. Even if you look at the first page, all of these coins, Uniswap, Polkadot, Litecoin, Chainlink, Theta, Stellar. And to be honest, guys, this is going to go into I could go into a really long rant about all of these coins fundamentally and why they're not going to succeed, because they don't have a use case. And they claim to have a use case, every last one of them. Like Ethereum claimed to be a world computer, for example. Cardano claims to be a better world computer than Ethereum. XRP claims to be the fastest remittance transfer mechanism for banks there is. And then you got Chainlink, who claims to be able to basically connect all the other coins together. They all have a use case, so to speak, right? Because that's their marketing schemes. But none of them have any practical use case that's already being used today. They're all so far just a science experiment. They're all just hearsay, like, oh, this is what we're gonna do. But we haven't seen anything yet. So if you guys are invested in one of these coins, you're pretty much gambling on the fact that you're hoping they're gonna accomplish what they accomplish. And that's fine. You know, a lot of times when you invest in things, you gotta take that risk, right? You gotta kind of, you know, have a leap of faith and believe that, hey, this thing is going to succeed in whatever it tries to do. But when you have something like Bitcoin, who's been around for 12 years, who's the first coin, cryptocurrency ever created, has lasted throughout the last 12 years, and no other coin has ever taken its place at number one on coin market cap by market cap. It's been through it all, and it's use case has already been confirmed, which is money. Bitcoin is hard money, superior hard money, digital gold, store of value, the best form of money we ever created. And as the days pass, every day that goes by, more and more institutions, more and more individuals, more and more citizens are starting to adopt Bitcoin on their balance sheets as their part of their investment portfolio, as a hedge for inflation and all of that. It has already confirmed its use case. We know it's successful. We know that it's going to do what it's meant to do. And that's the beautiful thing about Bitcoin. It's very simple. It's just money. That's all there is to it. It's not a stock. It's not a commodity. It's just simply money. And the best form of money ever was. That's period. That's all there is to it. So it's very simple, elegantly so. And compared to the rest of these coins, who's completely just speculation at this point, science experiment, you know, just venture capital pretty much. You're betting on things that you hope is going to happen, which is fine, but you should never dedicate a large percent of your portfolio or your capital towards something like that, because if it blows up, you're going to go down in flame. And you can't, with confidence, you can't put all your money into one of these coins. You just can't. There's no way. And I'll explain more about that later. And especially, I'll use the example of XRP after they got sued by the SEC and just how everything went down in flame. And that could happen with any one of these coins. But with Bitcoin, you can confidently do that. With enough research, with enough conviction, you can come to the conclusion that, hey, Bitcoin is as great a store of value as ever was, probably the greatest invention that humankind has ever came up with. And I'm confident putting my money in Bitcoin, all of it, you know, because I know that it's being adopted day by day. It's only going to get bigger, and it has a lot more room to grow. And it's only at $1 trillion market cap, and gold alone is $10 trillion market cap. The stock market is a few $100 market cap, $1 trillion market cap, so on and so forth. So let's talk about that. First of all, we got to establish there are close to 5,000 cryptocurrencies out there. Now, with that being said, okay, how would you even know which one to pick? Let's say if you decide to pick Ethereum. So why are you picking Ethereum over Cardano? They both claim to do the same thing. And why are you picking Cardano over Zilliqa, for example? They all claim to do the same thing, which is the world computer smart contract type. You know, one of them claims, oh, we're better than Ethereum. We're gonna go up and take Ethereum's place. The other one says the same thing. It's like there's so many Ethereum killers out there. How do you know which one to invest in? There's 6,000 coins on here, right? 5,000 to 6,000 coins. So my question, first of all, to you is, how would you even know which one to put your money in, right? You claim you've done your research, but is it really research? Or is it just you Googling things online and you find articles that's being fabricated by the owner of these coins, the CEO of these coins, that's basically pushing a marketing scheme, telling you that, oh, this coin can do this coin can do that, this coin is the next Bitcoin, this coin is the next Ethereum. Which one is it? You got to be really careful with these things, because you got to understand Bitcoin is the only one out of all these coins that doesn't have a CEO, doesn't have a marketing team, doesn't have anything. Everything you see has been self-generated by people choosing to buy Bitcoin. And so when we buy Bitcoin, we talk about it on our own. I'm not getting paid to market, to do a marketing scheme on Bitcoin, but you see Ethereum, it has a CEO, it has a founder, Vitalik Buterin. You see Cardano, there's Charles Hoskinson, who's the CEO of Cardano. These guys are generating and fabricating marketing schemes and pushing them out there. So when you do research and when you find out, oh, this coin is a great use case for this and that and this and that, you got to ask yourself, are you being Are you being fair, or are you being biased because you're reading the things that's being pushed by the people that has an incentive to make a lot of money off of these coins? So that's the first thing. 5,000 coins. How do you know which one to pick? And even if you do happen to try to pick the right one, you're not going to outperform Bitcoin. And this is the point right here. Altcoins, none has consistently outperformed Bitcoin over time. And this is a chart that shows you the price action of Bitcoin compared to all these other altcoins. Okay, so now you got Bitcoin going up like this very consistently over time, ever since 2010, ever since 1 penny a coin. Now we're at almost $50,000, $60,000 a coin, and we're still going strong. But look at all these altcoins here. Look at all those. It's just basically noise, guys. Look at this. There's no consistency to it, and they all revert back to the mean when compared to Bitcoin because they all fall in value. They might outperform Bitcoin for one moment in time, one wave at a time, one spike, but then they all fall back down. And there's a reason for that because there's really no use case to it. And when you invest in one of these altcoins, you got to think you're missing out on Bitcoin, because the time that you spent putting money in these coins, you could be buying Bitcoin and just sitting on Bitcoin. But instead, you're buying these coins in hope that they will go up higher than Bitcoin in the meantime. And some of them probably will. But how would you know which one to pick? How would you know? The price action is completely erratic. A lot of it is pump and dump. It goes up and it gets dropped, and you're left holding the bag. And it's just not a good investment strategy, guys. So that's one, okay? Now, let's look at Ethereum, for example. Ethereum is probably the best performing altcoins next to Bitcoin ever since the bull run started last year, right? So now Ethereum is sitting at $1,788, almost $1,800, which is above its all-time high, the previous all-time high of what is this? $1,400. Now you're thinking, okay, cool. Now it's past its all-time high, but that's not a good metric to look at, because this is Ethereum being measured in US dollar. Now what you got to do is you got to exit out of this and you got to look at the Ethereum BTC chart, meaning this chart is measuring Ethereum's performance against Bitcoin. And look what happened. This is 2017 at the all-time high, and Ethereum is now still down almost 80% against Bitcoin since its all-time high. 80%. So if you would have invested in Ethereum ever since 2018, 2017, right now you would have lost half of your money as compared to if you would have invested in Bitcoin instead, because Bitcoin has been outperforming Ethereum this whole entire time. And people forget to mention that. They don't know how to look at this chart right here. They don't know how to look at the altcoin slash BTC chart. They look at the altcoin slash USD chart, but they don't realize that if the coin is underperforming against BTC, you might as well have just bought BTC and you would have made more money, instead of you thinking, oh, Ethereum is up, $1,800 is up since its previous all-time high. But then you don't think Bitcoin is up 3 times its all-time high. So that's the problem. People are looking at the wrong chart, the wrong metric. Same with all these other coins. Okay, let's look at XRP. Now, this chart is just horrible, guys. This coin is just complete dog shit. I know a lot of people's going to get triggered by me saying that. They're probably going to thumb down the video, but I don't care, okay? XRP is a horrible investment. It's just, there's no use case to it, especially now with Lightning Network on the Bitcoin network. And this coin is just, it's going to die, guys. Look at this. This is the worst looking chart I've ever seen out of, well, maybe not the worst, but one of the worst charts I've seen on any of these altcoins. If you look, this is XRP BTC compared to BTC from the all-time high. If you would have invested back in 2018 and you bought this coin, instead of buying BTC, you'd be down 95% of your money. Look, I'm not lying to you. 95%. The charts doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. People lie, right? Men lie, women lie. CEOs lie. Marketers lie. The charts don't lie. It's down 96% against BTC. So how would you make money off this coin? If you would have spent $100 on this coin and you keep the money in this coin instead of BTC, you would have $5 right now. That's how bad this is. This is horrible, right? So this is XRP BTC. All right, let's look at other ones. BCH, Bitcoin Cash, claimed to be the next best thing, the better Bitcoin, supposedly, right? Look, from 2018 all-time high to now, down 95%. And it's the same with all of these coins, guys. I can go down the list. This is ADA, Cardano. A lot of people have been hyping up Cardano. Look, 2018 all-time high to where it's at right now, down 75%. You're still down against Bitcoin. You're still down massively against Bitcoin. You're underperforming. XLM, Stellar, okay? This coin was a shit back in the days. Look, 85% down. VeChain, all these coins that was hot back when I first got into the cryptocurrency universe or whatever, 53% down. They're all massively underperforming against Bitcoin. And a lot of you guys like Doge. Okay. Now a lot of people look at Dogecoin, they only look at the dollar denomination. Like I said, Doge slash USD. Let's look at Doge slash BTC. Okay. Look, this is it. This is what happened with Dogecoin, guys. Does this look like something you want to invest in? Literally a pump and dump, right? All-time high, drop, spike, drop, spike, drop, spike, drop, spike, drop, spike, drop, spike, drop, and now spike, drop. What do you think is going to happen next? It's going to come back down to here. This is this medium reversion of the means. It's going to go back to this area where basically that's the fair value of Doge. This coin has no fundamental value. It was created as a joke, and people are jumping on the hype train, but you guys are going to get wrecked. You're going to end up holding the bag. You're going to get wrecked. Look at it. Look, this does not make sense to you? This is Doge BTC. And look what happened every single time. It's a pump and dump scheme, guys. Stop putting money into Dogecoin. It's horrible. Whoever's telling you to do that, run away from them. They're not your friend, okay? All right, so that's all I have to say about these altcoins as far as the chart goes. But let's look at a few other things, okay? Like I said, you cannot time these altcoins. You cannot sit and just expect to just buy one coin and, oh, let's wait till it goes up 20% versus Bitcoin and I'll sell it. Good luck. You're going to sit there holding the bag and it's going to go down against Bitcoin, and then you're going to panic sell. And then by then, you got to buy back in at Bitcoin at a higher price. You could end up with less Bitcoin than you had before, okay? Now, let's look at this is all the cryptocurrency ranked by market cap, right? By ranking. So we're going to look at a historical snapshot of the top 10 of all these altcoins slash cryptocurrency back in 2013. Okay, we're going to go year by year, 2013, 2014, so on and so forth until today. And you can see here, this is the top 7 coin right here. And do you remember, besides Litecoin and Bitcoin, do you remember any of these coins? Do you see this? Purecoin, Namecoin, TerraCoin, DevCoin, NovaCoin. What the fuck are they? They're gone. They disappear. Because why? Because they're failures. Because they're all scams. None of them works the way that they're supposed to work. They pretend to be Bitcoin, but they can't. And that's the problem. The only 2 coins that's left in the top 10 right now is Litecoin and Bitcoin. So that's 2013. Let's go to the next year. Now, XRP came into the picture. Omni, what's that? Have you heard of, you remember anything named Omni? No. NXT, Namecoin, BitShares, Quark, Megacoin, WorldCoin, PrimeCoin, FeatherCoin, NovaCoin, Infinite Coin, Dogecoin, Netcoin, Zit. What is all this? None of these coins are around anymore. None of them. So the only coins that you see left is Bitcoin, Litecoin, and XRP. Now, let's look at this one. Okay, Paycoin, BitShare, MadeSafeCoin, Stellar just came in the picture, right? Counterparty, Dash, Namecoin, FuelCoin, NewShares, SuperNet, YB, Banks. None of these coins are around the next year. Let's look at the next year. This is 2016. Now Ethereum came in the picture, right? And all those stupid shitcoin you saw was gone, right? Now it's Stellar, Factom, Bytecoin, Monero, Rubycoin, Emmercoin. Let's look at the next year. Look, now Ethereum Classic, Augur, Steam, NEM, Economy, Factom, Waves. Does this sound, none of these coins even around anymore? They disappeared. They bankrupt. They exit scam. They took all your money and ran with it. That's what the majority of these coins did, by the way. That's not a joke. So now Cardano came in the picture. This is 2018. Cardano, NEM, Tron, IOTA, EOS, Monero, Neo, Quantum, Bitcoin Gold, Ethereum Classic, Lisk. Next year, whole new list, so on and so forth. As you can see, I mean, now this is today, okay? XRP was around top 3 or top 2 all these years, and now it got knocked back down to top 7. It's probably going to go down a lot lower because of the SEC charges and the lawsuit that it's going under, and it's just basically, it's a dead coin at this point, guys. And as you can see, none of these coins ever last, ever survive. So why would you want to put money in something like that? You want to think long term when you're investing, guys, and none of these coins are good investment strategies long term. So with that being said, let's just look at the gainers and losers today, the top gainers and losers, right? We're going to see which coins made the most gains percentage-wise. And if you look at these coins, CYF, 500% in 24 hours. That's nice, right? And you're looking at this, you're like, oh man, I wish I would have been in it. How would you know? How would you know to put money into CYF today before it pumped? How would you even know? There was no way you could have known that. This is a shit coin, guys. This thing is literally, the volume is $200,000 for 24 hours. You know how shit that is? It's probably like number 500 on the list of cryptocurrency. IEOX, whatever that is, Macaron swap. Ape Strong Finance, 200%. Does these coins even look legitimate to you? But they're pumping. That just goes to show it doesn't have to have any value fundamentally to have a pump. But the thing is, you're not going to be able to time these pumps. You're not going to be able to know which coin to jump into, because for every coin that does this, there's another coin on this side that does this. And this is the top loser for the day. Digital reserve currency lost 99.35% in 24 hours. If you put money in this, you would have lost all your money, 99%. And that could happen to any of these coins. As you can see, these names are just as ridiculous as these names. So for every one of these guys that pump like this, you got to be careful, because you're going to jump into one of these guys that drop like this. And then you got SYB coin down 89% for the day. Moolah down 65% for the day. SafeStar 64. Look. Do you see what I'm saying? For every one of these, there's one of these. So good luck trying to time it. Good luck trying to select which one. You're basically playing roulette. You're better off taking that money, go to the casino and put it on red or black, or pick a number. That's probably a better way to play with your money. At least it's fun. There's lights and there's alcohol. Don't do this to yourself, okay, guys? So once again, you're not going to be able to time these things. You're not going to be able to know which one to buy. Just buy Bitcoin. All of these things are imitation. They're all copycats, okay? Another thing you got to remember, tax. Every time you buy a coin and you sell it, you just incur a taxable event, and you have to claim these things. Otherwise, the IRS will go after you, and you don't want to make enemies with the IRS, right? So now you got capital gains tax for short term, less than a year, because you're trading these things, you're day trading, and you don't know what you're doing. And let's say you put $10,000 into a coin. Okay, no, let's do 1,000 and make it easy. $1,000 into a coin, and let's say you got lucky, it pumped 30%, right? Ooh, whoop-de-woo, nice. $1,300. That's the sale value. You sold it at 13, so you made $300. You made $300. Nice, but guess what? The capital gains tax you're gonna pay is about $70 on that $300 gain. So that's about. So tax rate for federal plus state is about 23%. That's more than a year. Let's do less than a year, because you're actually day trading, right? So $1,300, you're gonna pay $90 out of $300. Out of $300 profit that you made, you just have to pay $90 for short-term capital gain, because you're trading, right? That's a 30% tax rate combined between federal and state. So you gotta pay 30% tax on your profit. Why would you want to do that? So you're already in the red. Before you even made money, you're already at a loss. You have to make so much profit trading shit coins in order to make it even worth it for you. It's much better for you to just hold one coin, Bitcoin, and then just sell it after a few years. Like, that's a better strategy, guys. Nobody wants to hear these things. Everybody want to get rich quick, but it's a way to get rich slow. Why don't you guys ever pay attention to that? So guys, capital gains tax, they will destroy you. They will eat you alive. There's nothing you can do about it, okay? So once again, that's another thing that you got to add. So you can't time these coins. There's 5,000 coins. You don't know which one to buy. For every one that pumps 400%, 300%, 200% in a day, there's another one that just dropped 99%, 65%, 75% in a day. Do you want to take that gamble? Might as well take that money and put it on a number in a roulette table, okay? So tax. And then even if you win, you got to pay tax on it, 30%. So what the fuck? Why would you want to do that? Excuse my language. The next point I want to bring to, remember when the SEC decided to sue Ripple, aka XRP, for securities sales? MoneyGram suspend Ripple relationship. They don't want to work with Ripple anymore. And that was their number one partner. That was XRP's number one partner. They don't want nothing to do with them anymore. And I just want to show this example, guys, just to show you that this could happen to any of these shit coins. The only coin that this can't happen to is Bitcoin. Ethereum, this can happen to. Cardano, this can happen to. You know why? Because they have a CEO. They have a leader. They have a company. They have people that's working to push them. Bitcoin is decentralized, completely decentralized. There's nobody. Even if the SEC wanted to sue Bitcoin, who would they sue? There's no one. Because Bitcoin is an open source network protocol that's basically being ran by full nodes users all around the world. And we're not a company. I'm not getting paid for saying this. So what are they going to do to Bitcoin? Nothing. They can do this to any other coins besides Bitcoin. And as soon as they do, you're done. Your money's gone. You're holding the bag. You got to sell at a loss. You don't want to do that. Just stop overcomplicating things, guys. And guys, that's all I got to say for today. I'll make another video to add on to this. There's a lot more I want to speak on this, but I think this video has been long enough. Hope you guys get the point. Just buy and hold Bitcoin. The way I look at it, Bitcoin is like a city block, right? There's 21 million blocks, and you can buy a fraction of a Bitcoin. You can buy $5 worth of Bitcoin if you want to. And you need to just accumulate as much of that city block as you possibly can. If I tell you this city block is the future and this is where everybody's going to be at in the future, because this city block is everything about it, the fundamental value behind it, the basis of how it's built, everything is going to attract people in the future, and it's the best foundation that we possibly have for a greater civilization because it's money, right? But yet you over here wants to buy the city block in Skid Row because it's cheaper, because it's 5 cents instead of $50,000. But that doesn't mean it's better, right? So that's all I want you guys to think about today, and hopefully everybody have a great day.